Hey family, Strat here from Strategic Audio, back again, brand new video. So here's a little story. I grew up in the little Caribbean island of Barbados. In fact, that's where I currently live and where I rep to the fullest. Because of this, many people are surprised when I tell them that my first love in terms of music was hip hop. You see, back when I was 8 and 9, I fell in love with hip hop and found myself listening to Run DMC, LL Cool J, Fresh Prince, and more. During what people call the golden era, like the 90s into the early 2000s, I guess, where Boom Bap was king. I was into KRS-One, Nas, Wu-Tang, Redman, Boot Camp Click. I mean, I could go on and on and on. However, this is not a video about the history of hip-hop. This video today is about making a 90s type boom bap beat by chopping up soul samples. The sample we'll be using is one of my own originals, and the video showing the making of that sample will be in the description and somewhere here on the screen. Anyway, if this seems interesting to you, please drop the video a like and perhaps subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for your support. So here's the sample we'll be using. To chop this up, I'll be using Serato sample, but if you're a producer and you only have Fruity Slicer, Slice X, or whatever stock sampler in whatever DAW you use, that's also fine if you want to do something similar to what I'm doing here. Alright, let's find some chops. Okay, so I really like these particular chops. Pitch the sample up 2 semitones from E minor to F sharp minor, and the BPM is now 90. That's that real golden era boom bap tempo. What I'm gonna do here is clone this first instance of Serato and utilize the stems feature. So in the first instance, I'll take out the bass, and in the second, I'll leave only the bass. I do this just to make sure it's easier and more convenient to mix the kick and the bass well. The other interesting thing about the sample and the way I made it is that it has the hook part or chorus part and the verse part. I made the chops using the hook part, and it just so happens that I can copy the pattern, make it unique, and shift the MIDI up to the verse part, and it fits perfectly, or sometimes only needs a small adjustment in terms of the length of the chops. Alright, so we're making a 90s type boom bap beat, so you know we gotta get into some drums. Okay, now let's add some light melodies to this to kind of fill it out, make it full. Let me grab my guitar and see what I can come up with. Just a simple melody that complements both the cadence and melody of the sample chops. Alright, let's try something else without making things too busy. Maybe a light piano melody. All I did here was to play notes within the F minor scale, just a freestyle really. I played what felt right, but notice I tried to stay close to the cadence or rhythm of the sample chops. I find this helps it not to get too congested. Alright, as a final accent part, I think I'll add a bell or maybe a glockenspiel, just to add a touch of sweetness to the melody. So guys, we made it to that part of the video. Yep, time to hear the final mix. Alright family, let me know your thoughts on this beat in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, liking and subscribing. Peace and love, and I'll see you in the next video.